Awkward Mafia.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to another episode of Awkward Mafia Show. I'm Jesse.
He's Jesse.
He's definitely Jesse.
You're supposed to say your name.
Oh, okay.
Oh! I'm Frankie.
And I'm Anthony.
This is a pretty big deal because this is the first time all three of us have managed to get together in front of a camera.
Yeah.
Also, I just realized our last names are all E.
Yeah.
Anthony, Jesse, and Frankie.
Our parents
Yeah.
colluded on that.
Yeah, okay, cool.
It is March.
March Madness.
March Madness.
I'm angry.
Oh, it's March!
I'm pretty sure none of us follow basketball.
No. I don't.
I once followed a basketball into the freeway.
Right.
And I was hurt.
So, since we don't really care about basketball, I thought it would be fun if we did
Our own bracket.
our own bracket
Yeah.
about something we may care about. I mean, I know I do. I don't know about you guys.
Like two basketballs?
Two basketballs rolling to the highway.
Each?
Imagine if there was two basketballs on a basketball court at the same time. Just like you're playing defense and offense at the same time.
And also, where would the camera go?
Or
I don't know.
double offense. You guys just like,
Guys, two balls at once.
Oh, dribbling! That's a good thing.
this sounds like
It's a hard to do thing.
This might be what they need to do to spice up the game.
Yeah, I think I would watch that.
I think we should cut this out of the video and trademark it.
Double that.
Double basketball.
Double basketball.
What a dumb name for it, too. Double basketball.
Maybe this is why three of us shouldn't be together. We take way too long. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, instead of bracketing whatever they do in basketball, I don't really know.
Teams?
Teams.
Yeah, probably teams.
I'm pretty sure it's the playoffs.
Coaches?
We are going to be debating what is the best Marvel Studios movie.
Right.
Basketball movie?
No.
Oh.
We put all the Marvel Studios movies into a random number generator and, by order of release and pit them against each other. So we're going to go down the line and figure out what is, once and for all, the best current Marvel Studios movie.
And just to be clear, we're up to what?
1, 2,
So when people look back on this from years to come.
12.
There's been 12 Marvel movies?
Yep,
already?
and there's going to be 2 more this year.
Oh.
And then 3 more the next year.
Oh.
And then after next
Until
year.
we're dead.
And 3 until we're dead. Alright, first up, we have Iron Man
Okay.
versus Avengers 2 Age of Ultron.
And so this is just the movies.
The movies.
Not Iron Man versus the Avengers.
We're each going to vote for one movie. I'll go first for this one since it's the first round. Between Iron Man and Avengers 2, Iron Man, I would say, is more or less the perfect movie as far as structure and getting its point across. But having said that, I love Age of Ultron more because it's more bang for your buck, I feel. There's so many heroes, and it's really dense, but for fans, it's pretty good, I think. So I got to vote for Avengers 2. Frankie, what do you think?
I gotta go for Avengers 2 because it's got a funny robot in it.
Funny robot.
A funnier
Well, isn't that
robot.
what Jarvis is?
He's not funny. He's British.
He's sarcastic. He's dry in his humor. And his robo humor.
Oh, is that how the
Jarvis would
robot
have
is?
been better if he was like John Cleese.
I don't know if I can do that.
So
help me.
you're voting for Avengers 2.
Unless we're saying that Jarvis is John Cleese.
I think we have to go with what actually happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
not retconning it.
So
So yeah, I say Avengers 2.
just for
Oh,
fun.
yeah, since he's considering at this point, my vote doesn't matter. I still have to go with Iron Man.
Yeah?
I liked Iron Man a lot.
Iron
more.
Man?
Yeah, so
Upset.
it essentially gave us what we have currently in the whole
Yeah.
Marvel movies. Like, it was...
True.
And, I mean, I'm not trying to say that's kind of the point for why I think it's better. I just think that overall, like you were saying, it's structured really well.
Yeah.
It got the origin story out of the way real fast, but then it already delved into more of the story.
It really is the perfect solo superhero movie.
Yeah.
Because it hits all the points it needs to hit perfectly.
Yeah.
But it also
it
set, it set the tone. If
Yeah.
Avengers 2 wouldn't even be funny.
No.
Because it would also just be Batman, right? Everything would be Batman if
Yeah.
it wasn't also funny.
And on top of that, taking points away is that you said it was kind of dense. I felt like it was not dense enough. Like there was so much going on, but yet in the time frame, you still didn't. It was all over the place.
Yeah,
true.
It didn't mesh like perfectly.
True, but
Yeah.
2 against 1, so...
No, I understand. I mean, whatever.
Definitive!
I do feel like a lot of people would agree with you that Iron Man's better, but...
But not the ones in this room.
Yeah, not in this room, though.
Darn.
Alright, next up. AntMan versus Thor.
Ooh.
Anthony, why don't you start us this time?
I haven't seen Ant-Man.
Oh man,
That's the only one I think I haven't seen.
that's the namesake. Your namesake.
That's what
name.
Yeah,
Named
definitely.
after Ant-Man.
After Ant-Man.
Antonio Manuel is the main character.
Yes. He became the Ant-Man.
Drop a pen.
That being said, while I like Thor, I definitely believe that I would enjoy Ant-Man. So this is gonna be really stupid for me to say, but I'm gonna give it to Ant-Man despite never seeing it. That is not taking anything away
on faith.
Yeah, that's not taking anything away from Thor, but I feel like Ant-Man's more my style of movie. I just haven't gotten around to seeing it. So I'm gonna go Ant-Man. Despite having seen Thor and Thor 2 and every other Marvel universe.
Have you seen everything but Ant-Man?
Yes.
And okay.
I'm giving it.
I just want to tell you, I think you're right. You would love Ant-Man more than Thor. Knowing you, you would love it more.
I don't know.
Although it has been a while since I've seen Thor.
No, yeah, I saw it recently.
Great. It's fun.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it really recently, and it's the only time you see his helmet.
Yeah.
At the very beginning, he's like waiting. He has his ceremony helmet. I was like, oh, the comic, the comic. And then I thought, he never ever has that again. Why doesn't he have it again?
It looks kind of stupid, maybe.
Shut up.
I mean, Loki keeps his because his looks awesome.
They can't have. You
Yeah.
can't have superheroes obscuring their face. Not in Hollywood. And that's why Judge Dredd was horrible.
All right. So Frankie, where's your vote go?
Or Thor? But see, I've seen it more recently. So I'm like, Thor more recently, so I'm like kind of in a Thor mood.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I really liked Ant-Man a lot. I think Paul Rudd is really funny. But that girl from Two Broke Girls,
Right?
and she's also very funny, whatever her name is.
I want to say Cat something.
Yeah, you can.
Cat Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cat Williams was great in Thor.
Hey, what's up, Thor?
You heard it here first, folks. Cat Williams is great in Thor. So
I think I might go with Thor. I'm gonna go Thor.
Really? You're gonna say Thor?
I want to say Thor.
all right. Well, it comes down to me. Ant-Man. It's gotta be Ant-Man.
Yeah,
I mean,
all
Thor's great. It's a great fish out of water story, but I feel like Ant-Man's funnier, and I like Paul Rudd more than Chris Hemsworth.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, the supporting cast for Thor is amazing.
But Hemsworth is bigger than Paul Rudd. You still say that?
I still say that.
Okay, all right.
Like, do you mean like a larger celebrity or like physically?
No, he's physically larger.
I mean, yeah, he does shrink to an ant. And the other guy's a god.
And he stays big. He never goes. He never
Based on pure body mass, I gotta give it to Thor.
You got to.
No, Ant-Man. It's Ant-Man.
All right.
Ant-Man
Ant-Man wins that one.
Okay.
Which I feel is really flawed just because I haven't seen it. Like if I go back and watch it, we could put an asterisk next to that to be like.
Yeah, and I might totally be jarred by the fact that I just watched Thor. So,
But
sorry, Thor.
This is kind of a worky thing.
honestly, you would love Ant-Man more than Thor.
Okay.
Not to say that Thor's a bad movie, just
No, yeah, definitely.
I think it fits your.
I'm trying to take it away.
I think it
from
fits your tastes more.
You guys are gonna make me feel bad about my choice.
Oh, Mister, for some reason I thought that Avengers 2 was somehow worse than Ant-Man.
We have right after we saw Ant-Man, we did a video where
I know,
you
I
said
said it was
Ant-Man
my
was your
favorite.
favorite
Yeah.
Marvel movie.
I know.
No, it's not. It's
remember
Thor.
that.
It's Thor now.
Now it's Thor.
Not just any movie.
No,
it's Thor.
but we recorded that right after I saw Ant-Man, right? Well, now we're recording right after I saw Thor. So it's whatever the one I just saw is my favorite.
That's how he did. All right. If I want to get some votes and be like, hey, let's cut the video. Hey, let's go watch Captain America.
Well,
Don't tell me what.
I guess that means that the rest of this should be pretty even then.
Yeah.
Since Thor's got knocked out.
Yeah. Now, my favorite movie of all time is now no longer The Running. So I'll have to just judge them by their own merit, I
All
guess.
right. Next round: Captain America: The First Avenger versus Iron Man 2.
The second movie.
The second movie.
Yeah.
Frankie, why don't we go with you first?
Where's Iron Man 2? I gotta say Iron Man. I really like Captain America, but I think Iron Man 2 might be my favorite Iron Man movie.
Really?
Yeah. The fight at the end that was, I guess, directed by Genndy Tartakovsky.
Yeah, he storyboarded the fighting scene at the end. Yeah.
And after I heard that, I was like, oh, it totally is like a Samurai Jack episode.
Yeah.
The way they have the lasers spin around and everything.
Fighting
like,
robots.
Yeah.
They wind up in a Japanese garden.
That's pretty Genndy.
Yeah.
So you're saying
I think Iron Man 2, and it's funny. I think it has both. And it's Iron Man getting real drunk and he still has Iron Man clothes on, which I think is very dangerous.
That is a great scene. Iron Man 2 has a lot of great scenes, like the fight with War Machine, the fight with War Machine at the end against the enemy,
co-op against someone else.
Who's only been out for like what? I
didn't say who they're fighting. Anyway, the scene with Black Widow where she fights that room of guys. You know, all great scenes. Oh, and Rockwell.
Oh yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, Rockwell. Yeah, he's
amazing in Ant-Man 2. He's an amazing, funny guy.
Yeah, he's really funny.
Having said all that, though, I gotta give it to Captain America because it's pure pulpy fun. It's a great take on Captain America character. They have the original Captain America costume in the movie.
Yeah.
The using him as propaganda, and then finding a cool way to bring in Red Skull. Perfect casting for Red Skull too, with Hugo Weaving.
Yeah.
I
hear hated being Red Skull.
Yeah, he hated it.
Really?
He doesn't do blockbuster movies anymore. I think in part because of that.
Wow.
But that was more like the last straw kind of thing, though.
Quick aside, I still say he should be Doc Brown if they rebooted. If they rebooted Back to the Future.
Intense Doc Brown.
Yeah, he'd be really good though. I
didn't say good.
No, I think he's great.
Really
I think the intensity is exactly what Doc Brown needs.
Weird.
All right.
Anyways.
So I say one vote for Cap, one vote for Iron Man 2. Anthony?
Captain America. I
Captain
have
America.
to get the Captain America. It's again like it covers a lot of stuff, but like I'm totally a sucker for like old American propaganda as well. Iron Man 2 I thought was a little weaker than the first one. Just personally,
I'd say so, but I still love it.
I mean, it's good. I don't think there's any of these movies that are just like, oh man.
Yeah, no, they're not
Well, outside of maybe like the Incredible Hulk, which obviously probably isn't on this list. Maybe it is. I don't know. I haven't looked. Even then, I think I enjoyed it to some extent, even though it was stupid.
All right, next round. Captain America, Winter Soldier versus the Incredible Hulk.
Okay. Nice.
All right, I'll start this one. What shirt am I wearing, guys?
Yes. Okay, the Hulk.
See the Hulk. He loves Hulk.
He got the gamma rays from a star, right? That's where they shun down on
It was a military experiment.
I say Iron Man is the perfect movie because of its pure structure, simplicity. Mm-hmm. But Winter Soldier redefined the Marvel universe.
Yeah,
and changed it.
It changed it. It got rid of a lot of elements. It's on it. If you change the plot so it's not Captain America, so it's like Jason Bourne, or so it's like a new James Bond movie or something. It's an amazing movie no matter what.
It's still pretty cool, yeah.
If
they were just the FBI.
If it's just the FBI, if it was a completely new thing, it'd be great. Incredible Hulk is good. It's a good Hulk movie. It's not the Ang Lee one. It's the one with Edward Norton. And I think Edward Norton was a great Hulk, but I think our new Hulk is better.
Yeah.
And it's a hard movie to do. People at Marvel realize it's not easy to make a Hulk movie because he hates himself so much.
He's the bad guy and the good guy.
Yeah,
so it's hard. Yeah.
I think I really like the Edward Norton for the Fight Club aspect of it.
Yeah.
I am Hulk's ever dying.
Am I Hulk? You're Hulk. You're Hulk.
So even though we've all kind of said it already, just real quick.
I say Cap 2.
Captain America 2.
Definitely.
But you know one thing about Captain America 2 though that made me sad because I did like Captain America 1, but they never brought the theme back. The score. The that never showed up, and I kept waiting for it in the score. Like here he is, and then the classic.
Especially when it shows up again.
Exactly. They didn't hit it, and I was like, oh, come on, you score person.
Yeah.
Do it in the third one. Do it in Civil War.
Yeah, that's the perfect time.
When Spider-Man shows up. Play it.
All right, moving on. Iron Man 3 versus Guardians of the Galaxy.
Ooh.
So, Anthony, why don't we start with you?
I have to say Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay, so this might be a little spoiler for the rest of the thing, but I believe that Guardians of the Galaxy is probably my favorite Marvel movie that they have out so far. Obviously, I haven't seen AntMan, but I'm still gonna go give it to Guardians. I love the fact that it's its own entity at this point, where it tangents with everything else that goes on in the universe, but it doesn't need to have to put everybody in this or that. Its own style is super nice. I'm honestly surprised that like this is like neck and neck with another movie that I think is my favorite, but Guardians was just all in all, just a super great movie for something that person like me, like I personally felt like it was good to me. You know?
Made for
it wasn't just a bad movie. It was a great movie for everyone, but like it really hit so many different tones that I wanted out of it. So it was just amazing.
All right, Frankie.
Yeah, with Guardians of the Galaxy, because I mean Iron Man's okay, but it's just Iron Man. Guardians is like a bunch of funny characters.
It's the third
being
Iron
cool.
Man.
Yeah, exactly. And that little boy is funny in it, but Guardians of the Galaxy, before Guardians of the Galaxy, it seems like every sci-fi is not funny. All the sci-fi, I mean, all the outer space sci-fi stuff is very serious about aliens, and they need resources or something like that. But this one is more like oh, we're having fun. It's the 70s music.
Yeah.
I got a cool red jacket.
All right, well, not that you need my vote, but yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah. I mean, I don't think Iron Man 3 deserves any near the hate it gets from some people.
People hate it?
Yeah. It's because of the Mandarin twist and some
cool.
other elements. I thought it was a cool thing, but maybe it's because I never really cared about the Mandarin.
Yeah,
my biggest complaint with the Iron Man movies is that the antagonist is essentially the same every movie.
Yeah.
That part was just kind of like...
Iron Man 3 probably had the most different of the Iron Man villains, but not different enough.
No.
But overall, like we've said many times, we still love all these movies.
Yeah, I still watch Iron Man. I still like when his girlfriend gets to use the Iron Man suit for a while. I mean, it's got a lot of cool parts in it.
It's got a lot of cool suits and stuff like that, which is one of the cool stuff in the comics. But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy, though.
Yeah.
All right. Avengers, the original, versus Thor 2. I don't know. I lost track.
It's your turn.
Okay. Avengers. I mean, if I love Age of Ultron over the original Iron Man, of all the Marvel movies, Avengers is still my favorite because I love crossovers.
Right. That's kind of like the first taste you got of a crossover.
If Iron Man's the perfect solo hero movie, I believe probably Guardians too, but Avengers and Guardians are like the perfect team up
movies. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Thor 2 is fine. Loki's amazing in Thor 2. Yeah. He's like better. I think that's probably the best Loki in any of the movies is in Thor 2.
Yeah.
So do you think here's another question for you real quick? Do you think they'll eventually just make a Loki movie?
I think they should.
Yeah, he's way like what's the guy's name?
Like a Suicide Squad.
Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah, Tom Hiddleston. He's way too popular to just like
a Suicide Squad movie where he has to do something good or else.
But
Odin will send him away.
They could just focus on an adventure he has. Maybe he's on the run from like Thanos or something.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
And there's a lot they could do with this character. He just gets in trouble with the worst villain.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that happening. Okay, Anthony, Avengers or Thor 2?
Avengers, definitely Avengers. I don't know. I mean, I honestly, when thinking about it, I don't remember too much about Thor 2. I remember it being good. I remember. Like some parts was that one with the secret door, magical secret door.
Yeah, there's a magical secret door.
Yeah, so that was kind of like all right.
Thor 2?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It's a major plot point. That's why they need Loki.
Yeah.
He knows where the secret doors are.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Come on, Loki. Yeah. Where's the secret door?
Oh, they're right here.
But I still like the Avengers a lot more.
Yeah, before that, I would have said, and it doesn't matter, but I would have said the Avengers because before that hadn't really happened where everyone gets a solo movie and then now everyone wants to do that.
Yeah, everyone wants an Avengers now.
And not just Marvel, but every studio wants their franchise to have.
I think no one else has made an Avengers yet.
No, well, they're all about to.
They're all about to.
Yeah. It's on the verge of Avengers.
Yeah, we just had everyone make their own Iron Man 2. Where it's like, it's a sequel, but with a lot more characters than we need.
Yeah, but with all your friends.
For the specific purpose of having them do more movies. And some of them are successful, like Days of Future Past. Some of them were not successful, like Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, I just say Amazing Spider-Man.
But we're on the cusp of a whole new range of Avengers-like movies with Justice League.
Yeah.
I mean, Batman v Superman is another Iron Man 2 type movie where it's a
totally.
sequel to Man of Steel, but it has a lot more villains.
Justice League people.
Yeah. So it's exciting that we're now going to we're about to reach the point where there's just going to be a bunch of team-up movies.
Yeah.
And now we're going to see who can survive and who will fall.
I believe will be every TV spot. Who will survive?
Speaking of which, all right, now we're in the second round here. Avengers 2 versus AntMan.
Can I go first?
Sure.
I'll just say Avengers 2 because I have seen that and I enjoyed it. So that's pretty much all I'm going to say because I don't really have any counter argument for Ant-Man.
All right, Frankie.
I'm gonna go with Ant-Man because it's my now that Thor's out of the race. It's my favorite movie.
Right.
They both came out the same year.
Same summer.
They both have the same Avengers happened, and then Ant-Man 2 is like, hey, there's still Marvel people.
Remember that?
Solo
Remember that movie? That just happened.
Yeah. They referenced it. Falcon was in it again, but I think it was funnier, so therefore my favorite.
Honestly, I'll probably end up liking.
You don't know.
This one is tough because they're really close together in my personal list, but I gotta give it to Age of Ultron.
Gotta give it to it
because again, same reasons I gave it over Iron Man. It's just full of stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely a fan service. I mean, everything you wanted. You get to see them drinking and partying. You get to see them fighting.
Yeah.
A lot
Okay.
of shots where they're slow motion, all fighting the whole team.
Yeah, those are always
Yeah,
nice.
those are great.
All right, another possibly tough one. Captain America: First Avenger versus Captain America: Winter Soldier.
What? Cap versus Cap.
Cap on cap action.
Oh, man.
Why don't we start with Frankie this time?
In these two, I would say Cap 1 I like more.
Yeah?
Than Cap 2. I mean, because Cap 2 is cool, but it's like you said, it could be a Bourne movie or it could be something else. But the first Avengers definitely got to be Captain America.
That is true.
And his little band of merry men, for lack of a better term. The guy with the bullets across his chest, the Asian guy, the rest of his crew. the white people.
Yeah, and the other whiteys.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta give it to Captain America too.
Right.
Like it's an amazing political thriller. I just love that this is a movie that exists in the Marvel universe. Like this movie counts towards the canon forever now.
And it's not necessarily the same kind of genre.
Exactly, I love it. Kind of like Ant-Man, where that was a heist movie. This is happening in the same universe with Captain America. That's cool. Just like this is happening in the same universe as Iron Man, except Iron Man had nothing to do with this movie.
but something was going on. This is going on.
Exactly. So I gotta give it to Captain America too. Anthony?
Captain America too. It was just probably this is the one that's neck and neck with Guardians of the Galaxy. Right?
Oh, Cap 2?
Yeah. The whole more espionage 2 kind of style was super nice. Trying to just figure out what's going on. The inclusion of Hydra,
oh yeah,
that was all just pretty amazing in general.
Yeah.
it was definitely a game changer.
It was a game changer, exactly. Okay. Hashtag game changer.
Is that what the segment is called? Game changers.
Alright, now this one might be one of the toughest ones yet.
No, don't do it.
Guardians of the Galaxy versus Avengers.
Man, I had to come to this.
I guess it's my turn to go first. This is really tough, because like I said, I believe these two movies are perfect movies of team-up.
Of group
Well,
ensembles.
I mean, look at it this way, because you were saying that everybody wants to run Avengers. People also want their own Guardians at this point, too.
Exactly. Like, Suicide Squad, I think, is a good example of that.
Oh yeah, they're kind
Deadpool's
of
different.
Bad and good.
Yeah. The morally gray, we're bad guys, but we're doing a good thing.
Yeah.
Crazy space.
Yeah. All sorts of things.
Pop music happen all over.
Yeah.
The tone, I think, of Guardians is more prevalent than the multimedia front that is Avengers.
Yeah.
But that too, like, Avengers is like the perfect crossover team-up movie, and Guardians is a good
Date movie.
This is Guardians is great. Like, we're going to show all these characters, introduce them all at the same time.
Yeah.
Team movie, like X-Men kind of was for the longest time. You know.
Well, because it's more like Avengers is more of like a bunch of superheroes teaming up, while Guardians is more of like this is a collective group. At its core, it's not like, oh man, Groot was totally out doing cool stuff, throwing his branches around.
Yeah.
It's more like these are a collective group. Everyone kind of stands out on their own with their own aspects they add.
I don't know if I would necessarily. I mean, I guess I would want to see standalone movies for each of the Guardians of the Galaxy, but I like it best when they're playing off each other.
Yeah.
And they're
I
making
actually,
fun of each other.
I would say, I don't think you can't do a solo movie with any of them. You'd have to be at 2 minimum.
So you're saying a Groot and
Groot
movie?
and Rocket, like you call it Rocket Raccoon movie, but Groot would be in it, and you could do like a Star-Lord movie, but like Gamora or Drax would have
I
to
feel
be
like
in it.
I feel like you could have a Star-Lord movie, but only if like you had Nova with him or something like that.
Someone. You have to have someone.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you could do it on his own. Like,
Yeah, sure.
It didn't necessarily have to be one of the other Guardians, but
Right, but
Good point.
somebody else. Yeah.
Yeah. So, having said all that, I gotta give it to Avengers, because...
What?
I've already said Avengers is my favorite. So I gotta give it to Avengers.
I guess you're right. Guardians technically isn't a crossover by any means, even though it technically is.
It technically is.
It's a crossover, but we haven't seen the singles yet.
Yeah.
But it has a great cast of characters, and I don't expect Avengers to win, but that's just where my heart is. So, Anthony, I'll go with you.
Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, we just said it. Like I said, it's like totally like my favorite movie.
His favorite. You said Avengers is your favorite.
And you said Ant-Man's your favorite now.
So, now Thor's out of the race.
Now Thor's out.
Now Ant-Man's out of the race, too.
Yeah.
So what's my favorite? My favorite is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I gotta go with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Alright, Guardians of the Galaxy. Is it an upset? Not really. It's just like, I think, a hard choice.
That's definitely like a, rather than an upset, it's just a good match. You know?
Yeah.
Does it make you upset?
No.
Then it's not enough.
Because I totally get why Avengers, Guardians, yeah. Yeah, it's not a wrong choice. It's not wrong.
But let's save before it so we can make that other choice later.
Let's just make you look wrong because we both chose the right one.
Alright, second to last round here. Avengers 2 versus Captain America Winter Soldier. AKA Captain. Did I go? Frankie, why don't you go this round? Age of Ultron or Winter Soldier?
Gotta go with Age of Ultron.
Yeah?
It's funnier. There's not. I mean, are there funny parts in Winter Soldier? I don't remember.
Sure, but they're kind of far between.
Yeah. He's just kind of. It's just funny that he's a goody two shoes. I guess
he's a goody two shoes, and people expect him to still be old fashioned. And he points out, "No, I know what that is."
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's more of the pop culture thing, kind of thing with him. And Falcon cracks some jokes.
But Ultron, he's funny. He says funny things while he kills people.
That is very true. Anthony,
Cap 2. Definitely
Cap 2?
Cap 2. I mean, while I definitely am more into like the comedy aspect of most things, that's kind of just like what gets the best pop out of me. Cap 2 was just, I think, at the end of the day, the better constructed movie. Just put together, all its parts kind of fit a lot more neatly than
it is a very well written movie.
Yeah,
as opposed to Avengers, which is kind of like a bunch of different writings plopped in. I mean, a bunch of different scenes kind of plopped together.
You know what it also didn't have? It didn't have an actually cool Quicksilver dying. Quicksilver's always been like terrible, but like I actually liked him.
Yeah, I know, that was
Ultron.
sad. It makes me sad.
And he just died. I was like, oh, come on.
I'm trying to think, like, no really cool character died other than the villain in Captain America.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier.
Who's the villain?
Well, I mean, spoilers.
Oh.
We've already spoiled like a bunch.
I know.
Yeah.
Robert Redford's a really cool character.
Yeah. He does.
He's also one of the funniest characters, I think, in this movie, too.
Yeah.
He makes a lot of funny jokes and observations throughout the movie.
Very dry.
Very dry.
Yeah.
So, I love James Spader. I am a huge James Spader fan. I mean, Blacklist is awesome. And he was awesome as Ultron. You know, I didn't even get the whole, because Tony Stark invented him, he's funny like Tony Stark. Because that's just signature Spader. I was like, he's just being James Spader. This is awesome. I gotta give it to Winter Soldier because of pretty much every reason Anthony gave. It's a better constructed story and everything.
I would say it's the best written of all the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
I mean, script-wise, like, everything makes sense.
Story, script-wise, it is the best written, but I'd say Guardians probably is the best dialogue written.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Avengers is the best team-up, and Iron Man's the best solo.
They're all the best for their own reasons.
Yeah.
Right. So
Hulk is the best one with the green hero.
yeah. Well,
Gotta give them.
I mean,
Oh, wait, Gamora though.
Oh yeah, Gamora's still Gamora.
Yeah, never mind.
okay. So
Hulk is not
can I
the
go
best.
first on this one because it pretty much already knows where I stand.
All right. Well, let's just say Guardians of the Galaxy got a bye,
Yeah.
so it's moved into the final round against Winter Soldier.
I
Okay.
can't believe Winter Soldier made it this far.
Really?
I mean, I like it, and I love the writing of it, but is that why we go to see Marvel movies? I can't wait to see how the next one's written.
I mean, kind of. I don't really like watching.
I mean, maybe, but I don't think about that. Like, I go to see, like, I can't wait to see robots exploding. Or people punching. Not like, all right, it's written by the, who's it written by? The
Russo brothers.
Yeah, the Russo brothers. I can't wait to see how they connected these scenes together.
Yeah. Wow. I like how they mixed all the very tangible details in the background that most people, that the average viewer would have missed out on when watching this, but I totally understood.
Remember how they mentioned that process at the beginning? It's coming into play now.
Yeah.
Oh
The
no!
callback to movies 2 movies back. I love it.
All right.
Throwaway line out.
Okay, so
You wanted to say first. I'm first.
yeah, so Cat 2 is amazing, and like just for all the reasons I said. But like we were also saying, Guardians is also amazing.
Yeah.
But it has just. I feel like if you were to take anybody to see these movies between the two of them, more people would enjoy Guardians by far. And like not even like they'd be like, "Oh man, Cap 2 was great." They'd be like, "Guardians was just I didn't stop laughing. It was great. Everything it had everything I wanted from a movie." Guardians is definitely hands down got to be, even though they're seriously like. I question this all the time whether I like Guardians more than Cat 2. But at the end of the day,
awake at night.
no, I'm just like,
What do I like?
my hand is in my head, my neck is throbbing from the stress. But Guardians always has the edge, just by a branch.
When you realize that when you're laying down, you tweet Chris Evans. I'm sorry, Chris Evans, but I like Guardians better.
I can't do it.
There's only one Chris for me.
And it's at Pratt. I think that's his Twitter handle.
All right.
It's only Chris for me, and it's Christian Bale.
Okay, so I've already said that Avengers is my favorite of all of these. But if I were to look at these movies objectively, what is objectively the best Marvel movie? I would have to say it's Winter Soldier. So I'm going to vote for that. Winter Soldier.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Yeah.
So
I mean, I'm wearing the shirt. I have a Guardian shirt,
you don't have to vote just because you're wearing the shirt.
and I chose this shirt.
I'm not voting for Fantastic Four at all.
Well, you're not on this.
Yeah, and they never will be.
The vote's down to you, and I would agree with Anthony that on paper, like objectively on paper, these are probably the two best Marvel movies.
And they're probably both even the best written Marvel movies, I would say. Dialogue also. But so now it comes down to me.
It's one each.
I think that Wild Captain America 2 is very well written. When we go to see a movie, we don't think about that.
Okay.
As a mass public, you just go, you want to be satisfied and have everything come into play in good writing, but you don't think about it. And I think that happens more in Guardians of the Galaxy.
So,
I think everything does come into play in Guardians of the Galaxy, so I think Guardians of the Galaxy is the #1 movie of the summer.
Yeah.
All right, there you have it. According to our flawless system.
The opinion of 3 people, a very small test.
This is so definitive.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Even though you've written it down, this barely qualifies as science.
But there's brackets.
A clipboard and a pen.
Show them the brackets. They've never seen the brackets. Show them the brackets.
Here's the bracket.
See, that's science.
Here's the bracket.
You can probably put that into some algorithm.
Guardians of the Galaxy wins. It is the hands down now. We all have to agree.
Our hands.
We have to.
Yeah.
The best Marvel movie.
If any of us are questioned on the street, we have to say
You have to change your shirt like right now. Like you gotta burn that one.
You can wear things that aren't the best.
Guardians is my personal third favorite Marvel movie.
Wow.
Well,
Third?
But now somebody asks
Third.
After Avengers and Winter Soldier.
So if somebody asks you what your favorite movie is, what are you going to say? Your favorite Marvel movie?
I'm going to say Avengers, but I will say I'll say on paper.
No.
Galaxy.
Your favorite is Avengers, but if they say, yeah, but what's the definitive best?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy, regardless of my
personal bias and opinions.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy is now and forever.
Forever.
Until the next Marvel movie comes out.
Until Guardians 2 comes out.
Until Civil War comes out.
You think Civil War's going to be better?
I don't know.
Have the writing.
I don't know.
And it might have the fun of Guardians.
But adding that will change this list entirely. So, until the next Marvel movie comes out, everyone on the internet must agree. Guardians of the Galaxy is the best movie.
It is unbiasedly.
Unbiasedly.
The best.
So, that was our list.
Checked it twice.
What'd you guys think? This was fun.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I think the banter is definitely the biggest part of this. How we never stay on task for the most part.
I really felt really bad every time I did the wrong one.
Oh, really?
Every time you were the one out.
Yeah, every time I was the one out.
I was happy that my #1 won and my #2 was #2. I would have. The only thing I would have liked better is if Iron Man went further.
For every bracket that I lost, I would have cut my wrist one time when I go home.
I'm pretty happy with this list. Like I said, just because it's my favorite, I don't expect other people to think it's the best. It's just
I do.
It's just what I like.
It's my favorite. Guardians is my favorite one.
See, but you guys have opinions, but I have facts.
Yeah. Sure.
Because the other ones all dropped out, Guardians is my favorite one. Out of Guardians.
So, I mean, the next two that coming this year is Captain America Civil War and Doctor Strange. How do you think those are going to fare?
I really hope Civil War does well. I'm really interested in seeing it. I hope that they plan it well, because
it's going to have more characters than Age of Ultron.
You know it's going to be another, like Winter Soldier changed things up. This Civil War is going to change things up.
I can definitely see that happening.
Yeah.
And Doctor Strange, well,
he's going to keep things the same.
yeah, he's not going to be as strange as you expected.
He's a Dr. Normal.
Yeah, he's practically, I think that they're gonna pull like a King Kong, like the first hour and a half is just him being a doctor.
The last
really introduce like
he's like, oh wait, magic is over here.
It's gonna be like a dramatic episode of Scrubs, for the first hour. And
I hate those ones. Those are the worst Scrubs.
It's like, there's like no jokes, and you're just supposed to feel bad the whole time. It's like people die, kidneys aren't available all the time. Oh no!
Cameron's starting to run out of power, so to wrap up.
So goodbye, folks.
To wrap up, I'm Jesse.
I'm Frankie.
He's Jesse. He's Frankie. I'm Anthony.
And he's Anthony.
Check out some of our other videos. They're probably going to be on, I think, this side. Maybe this side.
Oh, no, don't put a beer. I have a lot of beer.
They're not going to be over you. It's going to be to the side of this little window here.
Oh, I would like it over me.
We're going to have... no. We're going to have a couple videos here. Check out Anthony's podcast, Super Desperation Radio, on Team Spooky.
Yeah, twitch.tv/Team Spooky. Every Monday at 6:30 p.m.
YouTube link will be in the description somewhere. Yeah. Our Twitters will be below us. And yeah, there's also a subscribe button somewhere, so check that out. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Got it.